Hello there, Aquarius. Welcome to Dragon Tail Tarot. My name is Ariel, and this is your tarot and oracle reading for the month of February 2022. We're going to be looking at your oracle and a full Celtic Cross tarot reading to get your energies and messages of what your forecast is like for the month ahead. I hope you guys are doing great. Thank you so much for being here at the channel. Always appreciate it. And I hope if you haven't already done so, you'll hit that subscribe button and join the Dragon family. If you're interested in a personal reading with me, would like any information on the card decks that I use in my readings, or would like to make a donation to the channel, all those links and information are down below in the description box. So big happy birthday out there to my Aquarius folks. The sun is moving right along in your sign. We are in your season, so I hope that it is treating you well. Also a big happy Lunar New Year of the Water Tiger. Very exciting news actually for Aquarius is that the tiger in Chinese astrology is akin to the Western sign of Aquarius. So this doubles up your energy for this year ahead. Very, very exciting. And I also have an astrology video. If you're interested in the astrological patterns, you can watch that. There'll be a link at the end that you can click on. So let's go ahead and dig into your cards. Dear angels, divine beings of light, guardians, and ancestors. Let's see what we have, please, for our beautiful Aquarius folks out there. Anything that they need to know for their highest and best good. Let's see what we've got. We're going to start with the oracle cards first. Ooh, very beautiful. Okay, purification is coming out here right off the top, Aquarius. So something is being cleansed, purified, detoxed, and it feels like a very positive experience because we have got this beautiful big sunflower, very solar energy that just feels like an awakening. So I feel like, you know, anything that you do to kind of purify your system, your body, your mind, your heart space, all of that comes out very, very much in your favor this month. Let's get into a numerology card for you as well. Very spiritual looking month. Look at this, Aquarius. So number 77. I love that number for a lot of reasons. That's a great number. The number 7 by itself, you know, really indicates personal growth, spiritual awareness. Sorry, my camera, I can see it's really out of focus. I don't know why it's doing that. Okay, sorry about that. But, you know, this is a very spiritual number. So when you double up that 7, you know, just the single 7 by itself is very much about that personal growth. But when you go into the double 7, it really heightens it to the realm of deeper spirituality. So I would say that, you know, being sensitive to the promptings of spirit, paying attention to dreams or messages that come through from the spirit world, very, very important. I also feel like there's a lot of movement and a lot of learning and understanding in that card as well. So let's next get into a crystal, gemstone, and chakra card for you. Let's see which of these is best for you to work with this month. Okay, yeah, I feel like there's a lot of depth going on here. The chastolite is coming through. So this is passed on loved ones. It is the root chakra, so it's very much about staying grounded, balanced, and steady. But you may as well feel a deep connection to passed on loved ones or people that you're at a distance with because, you know, they're really sending a lot of messages through those etheric realms to you. So let's next get into a spiritual guide or ally that will be working with you. I love this deck. It is called Angels Among Us, and it has angels, deities, ascended masters in it. So let's see which one of you wants to work with Aquarius for their birthday month. Oh, very nice. So, ooh, look at what's coming up. I'm going to take both of these because they're so connected. But on the bottom, we have both Mother Mary and Jesus coming through. So we've got, you know, purity of heart, conception, faith, gentleness, forgiveness, compassion, the spiritual teacher. For those of you who do follow, Mother Mary or Lord Jesus, these will both be very strong for you this month. And even if you don't, they will be really kind of appearing in different ways, that Christ-light kind of love, that real endless compassion for others, that care for others, doing, what's right for someone else, putting their needs ahead of yours, that very selfless, unconditional kind of love that comes through from them. I really love working with both of them. And, Mother Mary just always feels just so kind, so loving, just so like embracing. That's what I feel with her whenever I work with her. She's really incredible. So those two coming through very strongly for you this month, Aquarius. Let's get next into your tarot. I'm going to be using both the Angel Tarot and the Everyday Tarot. Let's see what we have. Spirit for Aquarius, please. Whatever they need to know most. Very nice. Something successful here, Aquarius. Ooh, very nice cards, by the way. Really nice. Right in the center, heart of the Celtic cross, is the Six of Wands. Very strong card of victory, success, recognized achievement. It feels like you're really riding a beautiful high wave as this month unfolds. This is really how you're feeling, that you want to do good things. You want to enjoy the good things while you have them. Very nice. Very, very nice card of victory. Some of you might really be having a good time for your birthday as well. Many times this can be work too, and it's not without a lot of work. It's not without a lot of effort, right? Because we have this Nine of Wands, clarifying that. So you've definitely been putting in the effort for this victory, for the success. I think this kind of tells me that sometimes people, if something, you do has a good outcome, and they're only seeing that. They're not seeing the hard work that was put into it behind the scenes. But I do get the feeling that even though your energy and mood might be a little higher coming into this month, you're kind of tired. Like you've really been feeling like you've been climbing an uphill battle, and it's like you really need a rest, right? You have the energy to keep going, but you do need some time for rest here, Aquarius. I really do feel that. In the immediate past, we've got the Temperance card, the Angel of Peace, balance, moderation. So I feel like, going into the beginning of this month, you're really trying to come from a place of having good balance, of not going too overboard, of trying to keep yourself in check one day at a time so that you don't burn yourself out or burn the candle completely at both ends, right? There's been some completions of something, Aquarius. Look at that with the World card. The World card is big completions too. Big beginnings and endings, big cycles, big lessons learned, big karma being completed too. That's very strong Capricorn energy. It's ruled by Saturn. And also this card includes all the 4 fixed signs, including yours. So you are part of the World card as well. And it's a very big important card to get. Into the immediate future, the Queen of Cups. She is our queen of sensitivity there, our Scorpio queen. So, as you go through the rest of this month, especially getting into the second half of the month, I would say not in a bad way, but proceed with caution. And I say that in the sense of don't trample on people's sensitive feelings and be careful of letting people trample on yours. I think a lot of people are going to be very sensitive. We're going into Pisces season as we head into the second half of February. And so, if you're working with someone who's sensitive or you're very sensitive yourself, vice versa, both ways, just be very gentle, right? This is really saying be gentle, because the Queen of Cups, she's sensitive, compassionate, loving, caring, passionate, all those wonderful things. But she will close herself up real quick if somebody doesn't, respect her feelings and her emotions. Yeah, Eight of Swords. And, this is the other thing, is you may be feeling a little bit insecure about connecting with someone or connecting with your own deep emotions, Aquarius, because, often Aquarius is, posited as this sign that is so detached and so airy and they don't care, but they really do deep down. They do have a lot of emotion in there. And so I would say that many times you may feel a little bit nervous, or you may not feel completely confident in your ability to navigate your emotional waters or those of someone else. So this is, that Eight of Swords is very much about that need to free yourself from, that feeling like, oh, I'm not good enough, I don't have what it takes, I can't, express myself well, etc., etc. This is time to free yourself from that kind of thinking, to not put yourself down. It's time to lift yourself up, cut out of those bonds, and get back to a high vibration. I do feel that deep inside, here's the subconscious card, this is on the bottom of the spread, is the Sun, the angel of happiness, the best card of the tarot. Absolutely. And I feel like deep inside in your subconscious, what you're focusing on is positives, right? You do want positive outcomes. You do want happiness. You do want a brighter future and a brighter present. So, don't let go of that. You do have that Sun, in your heart right now, Aquarius. Let's get a clarifier on that. Ooh, and Temperance is coming up again. And I think, Aquarius, this tells me it's good to balance your expectations, right? And you know how that is. Like, we can get this real rose-colored glasses, pie in the sky kind of view of where things are going and how, oh, everything's just going to be perfect and this and this and this. But Temperance is saying, Aquarius, remember, not everything is perfect just because you get everything that you want it and how you want it to be. Remember to balance those expectations. Temperance also, of course, says, it's important to remember that even though everything isn't perfect all the time, or there's difficulties or challenges, that actually helps to make you stronger, because that is what Temperance is about. And, having emotions or having those feelings, it doesn't make you weak. It makes you stronger. It really does. Crowning the spread, message from Spirit at the top is the Lovers card, so the Angels of Commitment. So Aquarius, Spirit is really recognizing your love. It's recognizing the people in your life you've committed to, and it's really encouraging you to connect, to make good decisions, to communicate well. I will say we are coming out of a Mercury retrograde, guys. It has been there for the last 3 weeks as of, February 1st, and so it is going to be going direct on February 3rd. And so it has definitely made communication challenging. Venus has also been in retrograde, which adds to making relationships of all kinds challenging. So I really feel like with that Lovers card, it's more than just love and connection. It's so much more. It's about really healing those miscommunications and those difficult times that a lot of us have experienced over this last 3 weeks. So let's get a clarifier, please, on the Lovers. And that's, oh yeah, I mean, this is what is needed. Yeah, Page of Cups, Pisces energy, heart to hearts, apologies, making amends, being very sensitive and being very emotionally open and vulnerable. That's the way it gets healed. Absolutely. Let's get into the suggested approach and some advice for you, Aquarius. Nice. Woo! I feel like things are going to be beautiful by the end of the month, or definitely at least, really like a whole new beginning, whole new life coming through. So 10 of Pentacles is the suggested approach. To me, this is a card of abundance. It's loyalty, it's stability. It's a wonderful, wonderful card to see coming through. So giving and receiving mutual support and care, very, very important. Come at things with an eye for the future, because you are building. What you're building in the present will determine a lot of outcomes, and this is really, time to get connected to the people that really love you and have your back too. And 7 of Pentacles, it's a work in progress, right? In order to have all of those 10 pentacles, we got to start somewhere. And the 10 pentacles, like I said, is like the big, big happy outcomes. It's like the wonderful, stability, abundance, all that good stuff that we all hope for and dream for. But the Seven of Pentacles is saying, Aquarius, it doesn't happen by itself. It doesn't happen overnight. You've got to weed that garden. You've got to plant the seeds. You've got to cultivate that. And in our relationships, in our real life, that translates into doing the daily work of being a good communicator, working through issues, all that kind of thing. In the what you need to know position, we've got the Five of Pentacles. So there is a lot of loneliness, isolation. You might have a partner or love interest or loved one that is feeling kind of disconnected from you, and you may be feeling that as well. With the Five of Pentacles, many times there is someone or something that feels left out in the cold, cut off from each other. So you may be feeling kind of lonely. So that's just something to be aware of, something to work through. Oh, and look at that. Oh, there's our Ten of Pentacles coming up again. This is coming twice, right back to back. And I think that you're really feeling that because, yes, you really want to be in that Ten of Pentacles place, right? With the, like I said, it's the stability, the prosperity, all the wonderful things that you hope for, right? A happy home, happy relationship, happiness in your job, all of that. And you may be feeling kind of cut off from this. So it's time to start reconnecting, definitely. Hopes and fears position, Eight of Cups. I would say that the big fear right now is of you leaving something or someone leaving you, some kind of ending or letting go. Thankfully, that is just the hopes and fears. It is not the actualities, but that is something that is on your mind. It's something that, it's the kind of thing that keeps you up at night. That's why I always think of the hopes and fears being. Yeah. And I think that, what can really help, of course, is keeping a higher, happier attitude. I know that's very much easier said than done many times, but that Three of Cups is very much about, keeping the vibration high, celebrating, if somebody you love has good news, celebrate it with them, On the outcome, there it is. That's why I said this is a powerful card at the end, the Judgment card, Angel of the Past. To me, this is also, the higher vibration of the Death card, because the Judgment is ruled by Pluto. Pluto rules Scorpio. And so it is very much, it's like after the transition, after the death, after the difficulties, right? This is like that phoenix from the ashes. So I really do feel like something is going to be reborn in your life. And it will be even better than ever. It's like you're getting a second chance at something here, Aquarius. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Did I just say? Judgment was the higher vibration of the Death card. And there's the Death card. Yeah, definitely. There has been some kind of major transition here. Huge transformation, something, completely dying away or altering and coming through, completely new, completely transformed. Wow, this is going to be a powerful month here, Aquarius. Bottom of the deck, Ace of Pentacles. This is potentially a great month for finance. This could really be bringing through a lot of abundance here, because this to me is a big gift from Spirit coming through. And it is as a result of some good old-fashioned hard work. It doesn't just land on you for nothing. Like, you've been putting some effort, some energy into this with that Eight of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles. These are certainly cards of working things day in and day out. Looks like a great month, though, Aquarius. It really does. Let's get into an affirmation for you to wrap this up. Yeah, I definitely get the sense that this is needed this month. The healing card came out for your affirmation, Aquarius. Bless all in need of healing, hope, and love. Spirit, grant us strength and wisdom. Guide us to the path of wellness. So this could be heart healing, physical healing, or both. Definitely. And I think that, this is really coming out, because to me, the Death card is partly about our healing, right? It's letting go of something so that we can be healed, that we can be whole and move towards a beautiful new future. So gorgeous reading, Aquarius. I hope you have an amazing February, and I'll be seeing you soon. Take care.